Hey there, gang. It is time for another unboxing video, but this one's going to be a little different. It's maybe more of a reboxing video. I'll explain what that means, but if you like comic books, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bubby. Welcome to Shanghai. My name is Duke, and this is a kind of unboxing video. You can see here that I've got some long boxes that I need to sort through to create some new lots for eBay. And some of these will be singles, some of them will be multi-book lots. And I guess the easiest way to explain what it is I'm actually doing here will be to take you on a little bit of a tour. And some of you have seen this in past videos, but these are the offices of .com Comics / Sell My Comic Books. And over here we've got, just some of our inventory. This is all stuff that's bound for multi-book lots. Here we have the stuff that, this is all on eBay right now, or else it has been sold and is awaiting payment. Over there we have some books that are getting ready to go on eBay. They're all processed. They just have to go on eBay. And as I was walking by, I noticed this. Just sitting out here on a table, just a random X-Men #1. So it looks like that's bound for CGC, which I guess is a good segue. So we buy a collection, it comes in, and it gets sorted into one of several revenue streams. If it's a big book, something we expect to sell for $100 or more, it might get cleaned here in the hydro station. It might get pressed in any of these presses. And then it'll go to CGC, and it will be auctioned off on a website called comiclink.com. And that outfit is based here in Maine also. I'm in Maine. This is in Freeport, Maine, is where our warehouse is. And so Comic Link is a third-party vendor. And then the other things, if it's a book that we expect to sell for between $10 and $100, that's what we call a raw single. That'll go up on eBay. It's graded. Those are the books that you see me in my videos unboxing and grading. And so, it's a book that's good enough to sell all by itself for, again, we expect it to go for like $10 to $100. And then things that, we would expect to go for less than that, they could end up in a couple of places. They could end up in our retail store, which I'll take you over there in just a minute, maybe to one of the dollar boxes or something, or it'll end up in a multi-book lot. So let's continue the tour here. I'll take you out to the retail store. And you can see here, here's Sean. He's working on some multi-book lots. There's all the stuff that one of our other workers is working on. I won't tell you his name. He doesn't like to be doxxed. And we'll go out here to the retail store. And so this is .com Comics in Freeport, Maine. And these are our dollar boxes. And we've got, on the other side of that wall, there's a whole room that is just full of boxes that are going to be dollar boxes. We rotate these in and out. Sometimes we have special, dollar box sales where we'll just fill this whole aisle here with dollar boxes. But, we've got the toys, we've got the trades, we've got the new issues over here, the recent issues, the couple of shelves of local authors. Local being Maine. Pops, that's kind of mandatory. This is neat. One of the owners, I guess his ex-wife, but they're still friendly. She made this. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of a stained glass version of, what is it, the Hulk Annual #1 cover? But yeah, that's pretty cool. And we've got our back issue bins here. And let's see, books in there. Boom. And a wall of tabloids and other things. So anyway, the what we call the little books, the things that go for the dollar box, they end up out there in the store. And then everything else, all those boxes I first showed you, all of these boxes here, all of the ones back over here that I'm actually working on at my station. Those are all bound for what we call multi-book lots. And what we have here, this is stuff that was on eBay and either didn't get a bid, or else it came back, well, it didn't come back, it never went out because it never got paid for. Knock you over with a feather, I'm sure, but believe it or not, some people will bid on something on eBay and then never pay for it. And this is probably 9 months or so. And it may seem like a lot, but I mean, we put up hundreds of lots every day. So my job, what I need to do here today, is go through all of these, and I need to decide what's going to happen to them. Some of these things that were lots, I'm actually going to do as singles. The market has changed enough over the last year that I think some of these things that were initially in lots can probably be sold as singles. They'll draw more money than they would have a year ago. And that's because you may have heard other people say this online that, you know, in the era of COVID, collectibles and comic books have gone kind of nuts. And I think there's a couple of reasons for that. One is that, you know, people are they're home, they're bored, they're buying books, and they're spending their COVID relief checks. and so, you know, things have been going for prices that, you know, we couldn't give away, you know, a year and a half ago. But the other thing, too, is that, you know, in uncertain times, artwork and collectibles can be a safe haven if you're not confident about the stock market or even cash. I've been saying for years that we are bound for a currency reset pretty soon, and you know, eventually I'm going to be correct. I will look brilliant when it finally happens, and I won't tell you that, you know, how long I was saying it would happen, but you know, as much money as we have printed, I saw somewhere online that in the past year and a half, the United States has printed more money than it has, you know, in its first 200 years. I've seen a few different versions, you know, up until present, or up until the 70s, or up until the 80s. But yeah, either way, it's a pretty crazy stat. Although, you know, there are three kinds of lies: damn lies, and statistics. So, yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have printed much money early. There weren't that many people. The economy wasn't that big. Yeah, I get it. But anyway, in uncertain times, if, you know, people think there's going to be a currency reset or a rampant inflation or something, you know, collectibles and artwork, it's a good place to sort of park your money, because, you know, it will, whatever the new currency ends up being, or you know, inflation, if, you know, if the value of your dollar changes, you know, in whatever replaces that, these will still hold a certain amount of value. You know, they'll retain their similar value in the new currency. Obviously, I'm not an economist, but anyway, like I said, those are my two theories for why collectibles have just gone crazy. So some of these things, again, I am going to sort here as singles. Some of these things will be rebound into lots and put back up. Some of this I'm going to change over from auction lots to fixed price auctions. And I've explained in a past video what my theory is there. That more recent stuff, you're better. This is a tip for you if you sell anything on eBay. More recent comics, you probably do better to list those as a fixed price item, because if it goes up as an auction, and I've seen this time and again during the 5 days or so that auction is live, not enough people come along to fight over that item to drive the price up, and it'll go for, you know, less than $1 a book. The whole lot might go for just 99 cents, or, as in the case of some of this, it doesn't sell at all. So you're better off to do it as a fixed price auction. That way, you know, it may sit there for a while, but it will eventually sell at a more reasonable price. You know, you might put it up for just, you know, what amounts to $1 a book, and you may be like, well, why don't you just put that in the dollar bins? Well, problem with the dollar bins is that, you know, not everything will sell, and as it gets pawed over, then, you know, then it just sort of guarantees it won't sell, because, you know, the condition becomes reduced. So, at least, if you put it on eBay and you only get a buck a book, if you get a 10 or a 12 issue lot, at least, boom, it all goes. It all goes at once, and you don't end up with some of it unsold. So anyway, we're going to sort through this, and so I'm glad you're here. You can go through this with me, and maybe decide. Shout at the screen, leave something in the comments. Let me know what you would do with each of these lots we're going to look at. Would you, in fact, have put it in a single, an auction lot, or a fixed price lot, or would you just dump it in the dollar box? You can decide, and as I make these decisions, you can decide whether you think that I am brilliant for the decision I made, or you think that I am an idiot. So, to paraphrase from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Is you is, or is you ain't my wife? Do you think I'm brilliant, or do you think I'm just stupid? All right, I've been rambling long enough. Let's get to it. So, here to begin with, we'll get some Avengers lots with that. 97, 98, and 99. That is definitely going to be, I think, a single. What's this here at the beginning of the box? Look at some of these dividers. This is a Eternity book. Not Eternity, I'm sorry. What did I see? I saw the logo. There it is. An image book. 7 to Eternity. I have no idea what this is. I've never even heard of it. But it looks fairly new, and it looks like it's a run. So I think we're gonna put that as a fixed price item. Get some of these paddles out of the way. And so yeah, these, even at if they're lower grade, and it looks like they may be, Avengers 97, 98, 99, I think we can sell those as singles. Those will bring a decent price. I forget that the camera's not in the middle. It's over here on the side. So, I'm looking at the book and think I'm pointing at it, and you're over here looking at Angus J. Pretty Willie. I have no idea who this is. I just grabbed him off the shelf. If he's from a movie or something, or what. But anyway, we'll put him right there for now. So yeah, I think those will be singles. And some of these things I'm setting aside as singles. Once I sit down to grade them, I may in fact change my mind. 26, 27, 28, those, they look reasonable enough. I think stuff in this era, as long as it's like, a fine anyway, very good fine, 140, 41, 42, these are all books probably somebody bid on and didn't pay for. I can't believe these didn't get a bid. 119, 20, 21, they look in pretty decent condition. Like I said, they look like they're at least fines, 6.0. Might be some 5s and 5.5s in here, but they're not beat up. So I think these are all going to become singles. And I'm not going to take every one out of these bags because we got all this to go through. And I've been yakking at you for 12 minutes here already before we even get to the boxing. This one, we go up to 175 here, so those are in lower grade. I may decide that those are going to be back in an auction. Or back in a multi-book lot, I should say. Squadron Supreme. I love me some Squadron Supreme. Some Bronze Age, or some, I guess, Middle Bronze Age, I should say. This whole thing is Avengers. It's crazy. I bet you it's the same person bid on all of these and then reneged. They were like, whoa. Somebody's wife said, I don't fucking think so there, Bubby. So yeah, all of these, up through 200, I think those are all good as singles. And, this stuff here, even in a low grade, even in a 3 or a 4, the Silver Age stuff would go. So look at that. We got a whole bunch of new singles. We got half a box of new singles already. What are these? These are more Avengers. See, here after 200, I think you get to the point where even in high grade, you might want to do it as a lot, but And I think that's what I'll do. That one's going to be a lot. For these 25 centers, and wow, there's number 17. What do you think of that? Those will all be new singles. So let's start a box here with stuff that's going to be bound, again, still for lots. And I'll pull some of this stuff out of here. Holy frig. So there's a new Alpha Flight. That's definitely going to be a fixed price auction. And where can we put that? We'll put that right there. My feeling is that Alpha Flight, up until maybe about issue 40, can go in a lot. Number one's really the only thing you can sell as a single. But, you know, when I up to 40, I say a lot, an auction lot. A lot of this, these are all lots of issue 21, 22, and 23. That's weird. They all are. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one I put in 7 lots of issue 21, 22, and 23. Well, no wonder they didn't sell. We flooded the friggin' market. So what I'll do is I will pair these up with other things, assuming I've got some other Alpha Flights in here. If not, I will hold them. And these will all get paired into lots of like 10 or 12 issues. And the same, if I've got any more of these newer Alpha Flights, I want at least 10 or 12 consecutive issues. That's the other thing with a fixed price lot. If you can help it, you really want to have consecutive issues. There's another one of 21, 22, and 23. That is so strange to me. So I need to now... I apologize, this is kind of a shaky cam thing as I'm working with one hand. And you're going to get a lot of that, my fingers over the lens. Ren and Stimpy. So, what do you think of that? Did you watch much of Ren and Stimpy? Did you ever read the comic book? I think those are going to be fixed price. And see, you've got different issue numbers here. Like this one was 9, 10, 12, 13, 25. That lot with some other stuff. And probably these, again, like I said, these have all been over the last 9 months or so. These are probably all things that, you know, they went into the bins. They were built at different times based on whatever boxes we were getting into. But now that I've got a few of these here together, I will try to build a consecutive. And those are all going to be fixed price. I don't think Ren and Stimpy's got that kind of thing that you want in an auction. Spawn the Dark Ages, though. But it's not consecutive issues. I think I'll put that in my... I think Spawn the Dark Ages is something that could go as an auction. Could be the kind of thing that people would fight over. But I need consecutive issues. I need to find some more of those. Daredevil. I think much past 200 is you're getting into the era where you need to make those a lot rather than singles. And I think Hulk after 300, you're better, except for the McFarlane issues, you're better to do a lot rather than as singles. So there's some more Hulk for you. Some more Hulk. Green Lantern Corps, 1, 2, and 3. That's actually annual number 1. Are these all annuals? Yeah, they are. That's probably a fixed price item. So this is what this whole video is going to be. So this could get boring for you from here on in. If you're even still here. Because this is what I got to go through. So, again, Alpha Flight after 40, I think that needs to be fixed price. Factor X, good luck even giving that away. Okay, what do we get here? X-Force number 1, woohoo, with some other stuff. So I'll build some X-Force lots. And it looks like I've got a couple of number 1s here. that one 1 in 12? A lot of 1 in 12. What the hell? One I can probably sell one as a single. I don't want to put too many of these up because that doesn't, X-Force number 1 doesn't sell all that well. All right, I have some later Avengers with the gold cover. So I'm going to want to build some multi-book lots. Actually, that probably wants to be fixed price as well. Yeah. This is late enough that those probably want to be like a fixed price lot. These will be singles. What do we get here? This is Avengers King Size Special 2, Special 5, and all those annuals. Huh. Well, I think the first few here, those can be singles. That one's a single. That one's it's pushing it. Actually, in the grade it's in, it's probably best as a lot. The rest of these are probably best as a lot, maybe an auction lot. These newer Avengers towards the end of the run, those are probably best as a fixed price item. All right. Wish I had something to hold these up with. ROM. Do you like ROM? I like ROM, Bill Mantlo. But I think these are going to be a multi-book lot. I think ROM, to sell it as a single, it's only going to be the first couple of issues. Really only the first one, and it needs to be in fairly high grade. Skull the Slayer. And then the grade it's in, I think we're going to do that as a multi-book lot. The Darkhold now. Darkhold pages from the Book of Sins. Now with the WandaVision series, if we had that whole set, that would be a good thing. I'll set these aside as a fixed price item for now until we can find more. ElfQuest doesn't sell for us at all. And of course, you know, all these are ElfQuest are basically a reprint, so that'll be a fixed price. What do we get here? Fallen Angels number 1 and 5 paired with Forever People 7. Who the hell made that lot? That's just stupid. Well, I'll pull out the Forever People, see if I can find something else to pair that with. Here's New Gods 12, 13, 14, first issue special 1, but it looks a little rough. Huh. That's probably going to be an auction lot if I can find some more of that stuff. They were in high grade. They could potentially be singles, but I don't think they are. All right. X-Force. X-Force is going to be a fixed price. There's a big-ass run of X-Force. They're not consecutive issues, though, so I can see why somebody wouldn't bid on that. I probably have enough unsold goofy X-Force lots in here that I can make some lots of consecutive issues and put them up as fixed price. Here's a Wolverine. Wolverine 50, X-Men 50, and you're looking at the back wall. Sorry about that. And a couple of, yeah, that's going to be some fixed price stuff. What do we get here? Lois Lane. And that looks like a decent 6-ish anyway. Well, those are all going to go as singles now. What do we get in this one? Coverless. And some other Superman. Well, the coverless one's no good. But, actually, can I hold it for my teeth, maybe? Alright, so I'm holding you in my teeth right now, and I'm gonna do this one. That one's in decent shape. I'm gonna do that as a single. That one's beat up. I'm gonna put it in a lot with something else. And that one can go in an auction lot, because that's 113. Should probably go in a dollar box. So, let's see now. These don't look in great shape. These probably want to be they could be an auction lot. It's before 300. What do we got here? DC Special 3 torn cover 15, all low grade. All right. So, man, this video was a bad idea. My back is hurting standing here and trying to work one-handed while I hold my phone with the other. All right, these Wonder Womans. Oh, egg foo. Fucking egg foo. Oh, I got the biggest kick out of egg foo. Look at that. How wonderfully, perfectly comic book is that? That's going to be a single. I'm going to rejigger those as singles. Unless, like I said, once I go to grade them, if it turns out they are beat up or missing pages or anything. Well, what do we decide on these? Yeah, those will... It could almost be in a dollar book if it's torn, the way it says. I'll put it in my lots for now. See if I can find stuff to pair it with. Weird War, and those look in nice shape. Weird War Tales 5, 6, and 7. Those are going to be singles now. So somebody could have got them a lot cheaper if they paid for them. They bid on them. Here's some more Weird War. Looks to be in decent shape. There's number 2, actually. See that? Boom. Yeah, that's going to be a single for sure. Somebody, like I said, could have got that at a much better price. Now it's going to be a single. Somebody's going to be bidding against them. These look a little beat up. So these will stay as a lot. Here's some more Jimmies. And I'll start those out as singles, and I might kick some down to lots. Some more Jimmy. We'll start those as singles. Might become lots if they're not good. Cinder and Ash. That's a great series, by the way, if you haven't read it. Jerry Conway and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. But that whole 4-issue series will probably sell for 99 cents, so I need to do it as a fixed price. What do we got here? This looks like it was a single. Oh no, it's Batman 457 first and second print. Huh. Well, we'll do those as singles now. That's the first Tim Drake. Well, it's not the first Tim Drake in the Robin costume, but that's where he sort of takes over officially. What do we got here? That's new enough. It needs to be fixed price. What the hell is this? Lady Death? Do you like Lady Death? Do you like comic book porn? Pocket Change Comics. This must be some early Lady Death. Says Assassinette. First print. Looks like Lady Death to me. Huh. Well, that's just crazy. What do we got here? X-Men Spotlight on Starjammers. That'll be a fixed price item. We've got some Superman families. Woohoo! 64, 6, 7, 8, and 172. Those are bound now to be singles. And what is this? Some Avengers monster stuff. That'll be fixed price. Got 1, 2, 3 lots of Electric Warriors from DC. Why would DC reboot Electric Warriors? The first series of Electric Warriors. Is that the one? Oh no, Sonic Disruptors is the one that was supposed to be like a 7-issue series, and they never finished the series because it sold so poorly. Let's see what we get here. Black Order. That would have sold well. at the time of the Avengers movie, Weapon X. So yeah, this is something that needs to be, it's a big lot of Weapon X stuff. That'll be a fixed price. It's a full set of The Brave and the Bold with Green Arrow, The Question, and Butcher. Do you remember Butcher? When was the last time DC published anything with Butcher in it? Not Billy Butcher, just that guy. That, and here's another Starjammers. All right. So, wait a sec. I gotta set you down. That holy freakly dig. Did I? Oh shit! Oh my god! I got 4 more of them back here. I didn't even notice. Oh crap! Well, we're at 31 minutes now, so I guess I won't keep you for all of this, but just give you an idea what I'm doing. And we'll go through one more box, I guess, and then I'll let you go. Because I don't know how exciting this is for any of you. It's one of those things that seemed like a good idea at the time. When I turned on the camera, I was like, this is brilliant. People will love this. All right. Next gen. That's going to be a fixed price item now. Same with Gambit and the externals. We got here Marvel Spotlight on Captain Marvel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be a nice. Well, now if that was, because 40 cents, that's around 1979. These were high grade. I would do that as a fixed price, but I think that needs to be an auction lot, and it'll make a nice auction lot because it's several consecutive issues. What do we got here? John Byrne era Fantastic Four doesn't sell well, and I don't know why that is. My presumption is because it's been reprinted, it's in trades and omnibuses and all that people don't really need to hunt down the individual issues. But I mean, John Byrne's run on Fantastic Four is absolutely classic. To my mind, it's almost even better than the original Stan Lee Jack Kirby run. So if you are not familiar, I think it starts around 232 and it goes up to like 298 or so. And do yourself a favor. If you're not familiar with those John Byrne Fantastic Four books, by all means, go out and get them. And they can be had fairly cheap. So here are some Fantastic Four below 125. I'm going to do those as singles now. 200. I think 200 can be a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was actually a nice lot. 6 consecutive issues. Whoops. There you go. And I think I'm going to try them now as singles. What the hell? 198. I might try those as singles now too. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. All low grade. So let's go with not. See, this other one didn't say low grade and they looked good. All right. The hell is this? X-Force and Cable. That's fixed price. Captain America, that's the Mark Waid run. Oh no, that's the Heroes Return stuff. No, it's not. I'll get it right. It's volume 3. So this is the when Marvel took back the books from the year-long experiment at outsourcing them to Image. So you got 2 covers of number 1, 2 covers of number 2. I presume it's 2 covers. This is the alternate Sunburst cover of number 1. So do we have 2 Sunbursts in here? Yeah, I can't see it. I can't do it with one hand, but that's still going to be fixed price, whatever. Some ladder run Thors. That should be a fixed price auction. Marvel Collector's Item Classic. All low grade though, 4, 5, and 6. We'll make that an auction lot. There's another one run of it. All low grade. We'll make it an auction lot. Secret Defenders 1 and 2. That's definitely fixed price. Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu. Gesundheit. That's the full series. 1 through 6. That'll be a fixed price. New Mutants. New Mutants can be a good auction lot. I got enough of them. Make a 10 or 12 consecutive issues. Kind of same with Dazzler. Here's some earlier Dazzler when she's still Disco Dazzler. Not Disco Duck, Disco Dazzler. X-Factor, these are all annuals. X-Factor Annual. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fixed price. The Excalibur. Here's some Moon Knight. Not Moon Knight. Sorry about that. Micronauts. I love Micronauts. Do yourself a favor. Go buy yourself some Micronauts. Micronauts. These X-Men's, kind of later run in the 250s. Those can be an auction lot. So up until 200, they can still sell as singles. So these we'll all break these lots up and sell them as singles now. Actually, that one we will do as an auction lot. Boom. Sinister Schemes. Oh my goodness. The Rampaging Hulk, 1, 2, 3. That'd be a nice fixed price lot. I think that's the... Is that what's his name there? The Totally Awesome Hulk guy? Well, here we go. X-Men 99, 100, 101, and 102. Even in low grade, those are singles. X-Men 118, 128. Those will be singles. Boom. Some of this stuff. Nicky Doyle. Who the freakly dig is Nicky Doyle? It's got Venom though, but it's not in great shape. You can see, or if I point in the right place, you can see. Concrete. Some people love Concrete. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in your ear. But no, who would? No wonder. I bet. No wonder this didn't sell. Who would do this? Okay, there's a lot of 1 and 2 of a 4-issue limited series. Are you surprised nobody bid on that? Huh? Does it really surprise you at all? Hopefully I've got some more Concretes in there and I can pair that. That'd be fixed price though. Species, 1, 2, 3, 4, complete series. Fixed price. Here's some Hulks that'll be still auction lots. In the 200 range. In the 200 range. Some early Wonder Woman. The George Perez Wonder Woman series was fantastic, but I think those need to be... Well, that could be an auction lot. Maybe. I have seen enough of this thing. Did anybody ever actually read this? I've seen so many of these, but I can't believe anyone ever read it. Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Yeah, that's going to be a fixed price. What the hell is this? Druid. That must be Dr. Druid. Fixed price. This thing doesn't sell. Whoops, sorry. We never draw a decent price on this, even though it's got Paul Smith art. But here, you want to look at it? So I'll do that as a fixed price item. Somebody will come along who wants it, but we do it as an auction. Nobody wants it enough to fight over it. Look at here, Hellblazer 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, and 19. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would make a nice lot. A nice auction lot. Teen Titans. These look fairly low grade though, so that'll be an auction lot. Here's some more Micronauts. Love the Micronauts. This is a second Micronaut series. Not as good, but still. Here's some post-burn Fantastic Four. Those need to be fixed price. Burn auction lot. Post burn fixed price. This Eternal series. That's a beat up issue. That should go right in the dollar box. And some of these will. Some of these, as I go through to grade them or build the lots, I'll be like, yeah, that's got to go right in the dollar box. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty, 1, 5, 7, and 8. What a stupid lot. Here's a Lethal Foes of Spider-Man. That's complete. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another thing I see a lot of. Like, I can't believe anybody read it because I see it so often. Wolverine Gambit. Either that or it's, you know, it's the kind of thing that people bought, and when they go to purge their collections to trim down, it's the first thing they get rid of. Spider-Man sells well as singles in almost any grade up through about 212 or so. 300, I could try that as a single, but the rest of it needs to be auction lots. All right, well, that's it. That's as far as we're going to go. Thanks for hanging out with me. As you can see, I've still got 2, and then over here 4 more boxes to go. So once I get all those sorted, stuff I'm setting aside as singles, I'll be grading those. And I'm not going to do a grading video on those because, you know, you've seen them. And it's not anything you probably want to spend too much time looking at the inside of or seeing me grade. And then the rest of it we'll do up as lots, either fixed price or auction lots, and those will go back up online. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of hours anyway. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a few minutes. Until the next video, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.